Some ginger motherfucker gets possessed and goes on the hunt for the most dangerous game. This is the plot to a 1988 movie. Oh, it's the first movie.
Some ginger motherfucker.
Is this Child's Play?
This is Child's Play.
Oh,
Let's go,
First guess.
man. It's
You mean
been
it
too
back?
long, and I still got it.
Child's Play. He still got the movies. Apparently, the most recent one they made was in 2019.
You know what
I've
didn't
seen none of
exist
them.
in 2019? The What the Condor podcast.
I honestly couldn't remember. No, that makes sense.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
We're back. We're back.
We're
Back, baby.
This is episode number 53.
53. Probably have a jersey back there with the 53 on it.
I got a jersey with 98 on it. My boy Connor.
I got a 16 on my shirt. From Marner. Mr. Mitch.
I got that number on the back of my shirt because I have the shirt and the jersey for because
Wander
Purple.
Franco had 14-year-old girls that he was in a relationship with.
We're kicking right off, aren't we?
yeah, we're bringing it back with heat.
Can't even enjoy my fucking pizza.
Oh,
Bro, I was streaming 2K yesterday, and I was doing this thing where I wanted to see if I could draft an all-time team that won a championship. Didn't fucking work at all. But every time I saw Karl Malone, I was like, oh, there's Wander Franco's dad.
Bro. Bro.
And if anybody wants to know the reason why I said that, I got about 12 of them. Just Google Karl Malone 12 and it'll come up. And Google Wander Franco 14 while you're at it.
and Google ruled 34.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Not for Karl Malone.
Or Wander Franco.
No, neither of them. It's Jover. It's Jover either way.
Man. We just started. I don't even want to be here anymore.
This is what we've come back with. This is the energy.
And
This is like crackhead energy.
yeah, while we're still close enough to the subject, what jersey you have? There was a game that happened at the end of last year. If the Penguins have just won, you would not have that jersey. Goddamn. Second to last game. All you have to do is beat the third to last place team. And the Penguins make the playoffs, and the Blackhawks don't get Bedard.
And you fucked it.
And you fucked it. And you fucked Aaron.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah,
That is the game.
I brought it back up.
That is the game that we do
That
not
is that
speak
game.
about. Such
That
a
is the
lock.
unspeakable
Such
game.
a lock
And then-
on the parlay.
Yeah, I told them.
Ugh.
Yeah, the Penguins are gonna win. They gotta. They're gotta do it to make the playoffs. Nope.
I mean, to be fair, I thought I'm pretty sure everyone thought that the fucking Blackhawks were gonna lose.
I mean, hey,
And
you know what? I may have lost the parlay, but I'll take Connor Bedard.
you know what? Future success, exactly. And then
Trade current
That
success
doesn't
for future. I
happen.
mean, isn't that what they did when they got rid of like everybody?
that was the plan.
They just
That's
got
the
rid
tank.
of all their possible current success. They're like, we're gonna rebuild.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hopefully they don't
there's
end
a-
up like some other fucking bad teams.
The Bears.
Arizona.
The Bears.
But
Bears.
also,
The Bears.
because
And kind of the
Blackhawks
Colts
won that
too.
game,
Colts kind of suck right now too.
the
Shit, our running back doesn't even want to play for us right now.
Don't blame him.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, no, dude,
because-
our running back is refusing to practice, and ESPN says it's because of personal issues.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm well aware of what's
Yeah,
going on.
they're
with
saying it
Jonathan
as-
Taylor.
Yeah, Condor. Long story short, the Colts have a great running back, Jonathan Taylor,
Yes.
and he refuses to play for us right now. He wants out. We won't give it to him, and he's very upset about it. Now he's not participating in practice, and ESPN is trying to cover it by saying that he's out with personal issues, and it has nothing to do with his contract negotiations.
Sounds like it has something to do with his contract negotiations.
Pay running backs. Pay running backs. Just pay running backs.
You know, maybe he
Is
wants
that
to
what,
be
is
one
that
of
what
those.
the issue?
Could be.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I
Nate's gone now, but that's pretty much what it is. Is that a lot of running backs are mad because they're not getting paid for the workloads that they carry. That's why Saquon Barkley held out. That's why Josh Jacobs is currently in the midst of holding out. And this all needs to get solved before September 1st so that I know who to draft.
exactly. And on September 1st, you know where we'll be?
Where will we be?
Right somewhere doing a live stream of this draft.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Dude, do we need to push this back another day?
We're getting it.
Do we need to restart the podcast?
Yeah, just doing it live.
Doing it live. We're fucking doing it live, I guess. All right, so since we're talking about
That's why you always have Plan B laying around.
Plan B.
I get that at Walgreens.
Yeah.
I still want to make a ball dispenser that dispenses Plan B.
That might be something that would exist. That would be one of the things of all time.
Hear me out. Because no one wants to go up to somebody and say, hey, I need some Plan B out of that locked case. Instead, you go, hey, can I get the coin? Get the coin from like a person behind the desk and they'll give it to you. They're like, okay, here. Take the coin, put it in the machine. There's your Plan B.
I guess, yeah. That is one of the options.
Or I think nice titties.
They're getting some nice under boob right now.
I love it.
Official what the Condor under boob.
It's gonna be on our
Speaking of
OnlyFans.
official and what the Condor, none of us have it on, but we have merch. So go buy it. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post a lot there. We do not post cock there, but
Since when?
Dude, I think my computer's having a fucking stroke.
Is it possessed by a doll or mass murderer?
dude,
it keeps like I hit the button, it pops. It says the studio, and as soon as I go to fuck with it, it shuts back off.
I think the podcast is cursed.
I think so. We tried to do this yesterday. That did not
Wait,
work.
Look. Studio. Are you gonna let me? You gonna let me fuck with it now?
No.
I don't want to hang up. I really don't want to hang up because if I hang up, it's gonna die on me.
Gotta do it.
Gotta do it. Jesus
Let's get for the
Christ.
biscuit. Bye.
We are not gonna get
Ain't coming
shit
back.
done. We are not gonna get shit done before our time.
While you were speaking of the unofficial, you were speaking of official merch.
Mm-hmm.
I got a box in front of me.
Oh no.
This is box of shit that is supposed to send to you and NA forever ago.
Yeah, like 2 years ago when we first started the podcast.
Like these prototype T-shirts of the What the Condor podcast.
I still want that.
You're
I
still
still-
getting it
I still want that.
at some point.
Don't worry,
Got
it's
two of them.
in the box that's coming to me eventually. Well, then I'm gonna have to end up fucking.
I
going
think
to
somewhere in
shit.
here's the Manuel Samuel cards too.
Oh, do
The
you have
fucking
the
Samuel
the...
brothers.
Yes, the Samuel
Yeah.
brothers. Dude, shout out to those guys. I remember talking
Dude,
about
shout
them.
out to them.
That was fun. I remember telling one of my coworkers about it, and he was like, "Wait,
And I'm just
You actually got
realizing
him like
how
that.
much weird shit's in here.
It's all weird shit,
hey, dude,
man.
it's a box you're just gonna
Got this.
fucking give to me. What the fuck is that?"
It's a reflector plate with stem that reaches out. For
Why?
starting fires.
Oh, I'll take that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
you
not
might
gonna
know
lie.
this because
Of everything,
Who the fuck is
of
this guy?
everything. I like you're just gonna keep cutting me off when I'm talking.
It's a Dragon Ball thing. I just don't
That's
know what it
Goldo.
is.
That's Goldo. But out of everything in that box, there is one
Those
item
three
that I
dots are
know of.
beans. Those are two. Those are two dots. I don't know how to count. No, at this point we're committed because this is coming out tomorrow, whether you like it or not.
This is a
Sam
mess.
and Sean Manuel.
The manual. Yeah, the manual twins, not Samuel.
The podcast is fucking cursed.
The
God damn it.
podcast is absolutely cursed. It's all Jack's fault, by the way.
It fucking is.
At least we could channel that energy towards blaming Jack. Is he dead or is...
We're getting his ass back in here. Because I need an answer to who this motherfucker is who has 4 eyes and looks like he's received some dick.
I thought he already told you.
No. No? Wait, is he not ready to receive dick?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
I also had... I also realized I have sports cards. I have to say sports because there's a bunch of different ones. And they have all, like,
Well?
licensings removed.
Hey, Nate.
So no NFL logos, no sports teams logos. Guess what card is on the back?
What?
Or man.
Oh, no. I can think of about 14 reasons I don't want that card.
Okay, so
It's in the box.
I'm good now. I'm good now, right? Everyone fucking hears me.
Yes,
Speaking of things that are in the box,
I don't know what's going on with Condor, but Condor, you hear him, right?
no. No, I do not.
Nate, I've been hearing you just fine, man.
We were getting the spiritual energy of what?
I don't think
Tell
we're
Condor,
getting
tell Condor to leave and come back.
Condor leave and come back.
That's... Okay, there we go. Let's do this. Let's do this thing. We're keeping this thing going.
I don't think we can keep this thing going, man.
Nope, we're committed now.
First things first. Hello, Condor. Can you hear me?
Yes. That's why I didn't know we got an answer to the who the fuck is that guy thing.
I gave you an answer as soon as you fucking showed it on screen. As soon as you fucking showed it on screen.
So that's why. Oh my god.
And, okay, but this would also explain why you kept cutting me off and I just couldn't talk. Because you're rifling through the box, and I'm trying to say there's one thing in that box that I want.
I
out of
know everything
everything
you want.
Out of everything in that fucking box, there's one thing that I want.
I know exactly what you want.
Connor knows what it is.
It is my copy of Dogs for the Game Boy Advance.
How'd you know? How'd you
Because
know?
It's not this one.
What's that one?
It's the one you want.
Oh, you're just not gonna show. You're just not gonna fucking show it.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Leaf Green.
Well, there
That's
it
all I
is.
want. That's all I want. Out of everything in that box, that's what I want. But Condor, the answer to your question, that's Goldo.
Gold dildo.
Gold dildo, yes. And also, Aaron, no, that's Golden Go, the new Pokemon in Gen 9. Do you remember the old Applejacks mascot? The guy that used to ride the skateboard?
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah,
Cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
It's him. Yeah, thank you, Cinnamon. It's him, but
It's
gold.
the Wintermon.
When I'm on.
Hold on,
You know what's
I'm
really
about
crazy
to-
is we actually had stuff that we wrote down to talk about, and we've gotten to none of it.
Yep,
You know what? That's on par for the What the Condor podcast.
it is. It really is.
Honestly, I feel like this makes it better because fuck it, we just are.
We just are.
No matter what goes on, we're just gonna work on what we're doing. I don't know what I just said.
I don't know either, and I'm not going to agree with it.
Sir, what are you looking for? Sir,
Porn.
you're looking very intently.
Mm-hmm.
Are you dead?
Yes,
Thinking
I'm
about being
dead.
dead?
Always.
Can we just talk about how bad the Mets are? The Mets are
Well, it's all
absolute.
about the
like-
Mets.
The Mets are absolute poverty.
But I
In-
thought it was always about the Mets.
It's about the Mets, unless you can get paid for not playing for the Mets.
Then it's never about the Mets.
Then it's called being one of the two teams in New York still paying people that won't play for
Aaron,
them.
check the studio chat.
I'm glad he has to check it and I don't. That's concerning.
I mean, you can check it too if you want. I mean, it's literally going off what I was just talking about.
Oh, it's the Cinnamon Pokemon Dick
Yeah,
Library Museum.
exactly.
But
The Library
imagine,
Museum.
wouldn't you love to not get paid for not playing for the Mets until the year
I mean,
2035?
Yeah, I don't play for the Mets for free, so
Yeah.
if I could
Same.
get paid for
So,
it,
so why does Bobby Bonilla get paid? What is it, like something a little bit over $1 million to not play for the Mets till the year 2035? Well, and that's not even the weirdest part. This started in 2001. So from 2001 to 2035, he's getting paid $1 million a year.
to
not
not
play
play
for the Mets.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
That
Apparently-
shit
apparently.
don't
How
make,
big
that
his
don't make no
con-
type of sense.
That's how big his contract was that they had to stretch it out until 2035
And they bought him out.
to get him off their team.
Hey, we
Because-
know we're planning on paying all this money, but what if
What if?
What if you just
you
go
didn't
away?
play for us? Yeah. Also get paid, right? Not right now, but
What if
over
we just
time.
did? So wait, so
I feel like
so
that's
they
low-key a
don't, so
W.
they don't want this guy.
They didn't want that guy in 2001. So
No.
they said, we will stretch out your contract so it hits our books less annually.
literally 30 years. 34 years.
34 years.
So what?
Wait.
So this guy does, but also doesn't play for the Mets and gets paid for it.
No, he doesn't play for the Mets.
He has not
he-
played a game since 2001.
Is he on? Is he on their roster?
No.
No, that's the
Just
point of a
period.
buyout. Because we don't want you, but we still have to pay you contractually.
So they cut him, but they still have to give him that guaranteed money.
Okay, so instead of just giving it to him all at once, they're
They stretched
divvying
out
it
his
out.
contract so that he go away.
Now, if
So this guy,
I-
so for you said until 2030, what? 33?
35.
So until
So
2035, this dude can just like fuck off and not play baseball, but still be paid
Not
by a
do
baseball team.
anything
Exactly.
and still make
So-
$1 million a year.
let me put it this way: he will be getting paid
What?
until I turn 39, and you turn 39.
And I turned 37.
Yes.
Wow.
You know, if I had a nickel for every time a team in New York decided to buy out a super long contract and pay the player for more than 10 years, I would have at least 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot. It's weird it happened twice. Because the
I see
other...
Aaron just.
2.
I'm not a crook.
We got the Mets did it, which is the second best team in New York baseball. Then we got the New York Islanders did it, who's the second best team in New York hockey, with their goalie Rick DiPietro. They're still paying him till 2029. He hasn't played since 2014.
Like, just hasn't played the sport, period, or hasn't played for that team?
Hasn't played the sport, period. He was literally broadcasting for the Islanders while still being paid out by the Islanders. So he's a paycheck on a paycheck.
That's fucking awesome.
What a Chad.
Dude. How do I get so lucky?
Sign
Be
a
good
contract
at
for
hockey.
15.
Be good at sports and get signed by a dumb sports team.
By a dumb sports team.
You have to do baseball. Hockey is like, hey, you're not allowed to do contracts over 8 years no more.
All right, so I
They
have
just said
a
no.
question for y'all.
Yeah.
What
Uh-oh.
will happen first? Will Bobby Bonilla stop getting paid by the Mets, or will Shohei Ohtani stop playing baseball?
How old is Shohei?
Yeah, that.
30.
Wait, is it really?
30.
I think, pretty sure he's 30. Yeah, or like 28 or something.
Because if that's the case, then Shohei's retiring first.
Yeah,
He's
I
29.
thought he was young. Okay.
29.
I mean, Barry Bonds played until he was like 40. And he was
That
on
is
the
true.
juice, and
I
he
mean-
was in way less conventional shape than Shohei Ohtani.
So let's
like-
see. So he's 28,
He's 20. Well,
Or
yeah, he's
29 sorry, 29.
now. So that's 12
and
more years.
this contract goes for 12 more years.
So he'll be playing until 41. Shohei Ohtani will be 41.
Is possible. I mean, this is
I
baseball.
think he falls off.
Baseball's
before
like
that.
baseball's like the one sport where you can really play until you're
Yeah,
old.
I mean,
There's not physical injury
because how long did Nolan Ryan play
Debatable.
for?
forever.
I think Nolan Ryan played until he was almost 50.
I think it was like 47.
I think especially if Shohei like he either like commits to batting or pitching, he can play
Yeah.
for longer.
Yeah.
What if he insists on doing both?
Nolan Ryan was about 46 when he retired.
I was close.
If he insists, he can't maintain to being a starting pitcher and batting every day.
I feel like if he had to choose between the two, he'd go batter.
Maybe.
You think so?
I think, didn't we say that in an interview, Shohei Ohtani said he would hit a home run before he struck out Shohei Ohtani?
Probably.
Dude, that's such a weird thing to say, but it's also like kind of cool.
Isn't it?
Like on one hand, like you sound like an overconfident prick, but on the other hand, it's really fucking
But at the
funny.
same time, you're the greatest baseball player
Yeah.
ever.
And then obviously, you are the greatest, so you have a right to, to talk some shit.
So, where's he going when he's not in Los Angeles?
The Cubs.
The Cubs. It's all about the Cubs, baby.
They're in realistic contention to sign him.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
I mean, I know next to nothing about baseball, so that's why I'm asking.
I mean, obviously the Yankees are always going to be there because they just have
Money.
unlimited. They have an infinite money glitch. I think the Mariners, and then the Cubs are somewhere up there. Are we showing meat on the podcast, bro?
All the schmeat.
Nice.
And then they get a nice close up, boys.
There's a hole in your pants, sir.
For my dick.
That's a small hole for your dick.
I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Hey man,
It's cold. I was nervous.
Hey man, you got a great personality, man.
Thank you. And you see these pants, I don't have a wiener flap, so I had to make my own.
Absolutely fucking winning.
What the fuck is this podcast, man?
I don't know.
That's the title of the episode. What the fuck is this podcast?
Oh, what the podcast?
What the podcast?
Yeah, we're coming back. That's the stigma for the titles of the podcast. What the, and then title.
Oh man.
Title. What the title?
What's the title?
This is the what the era of the podcast.
Even more
Which-
now than ever.
I mean,
Yes.
going off just how this episode alone is gone, yeah. This is a what the episode.
This is one of the episodes.
This is
Fucking
one of
our
the What the
intro.
Condor
Our intro
episodes
was a
of all time.
mess. My computer died. Condor couldn't fucking hear me.
And
This
now
whole
here we are.
fucking, this whole fucking thing's a mess.
All right, guys.
No,
I know what to do to save a podcast. There's always one thing that we can fall back on to save the podcast, and it's in the form of a question, and it always works. Who would win in a fight, Jimmy Neutron or Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory?
Okay.
All right, well-
so
Are we talking like a physical fist fight, or like we letting them fucking go make inventions and try to fight each other?
I don't know. Condor came up with it. He can tell you.
you gotta use it. They're gonna use their brains.
Yeah,
stuff
I feel
and-
like it needs to be like full blown like
They're both one punches
scientific
from each other.
warfare.
All right. Well, then I have one more question. Is Goddard allowed to help Jimmy?
Otter's one of Jimmy's inventions.
So okay,
Jimmy
yes.
did invent Goddard, so
I think Jimmy wins.
I disagree with that.
I was also going to disagree with that. I was going to go Dexter.
Yeah?
Dexter had a way to travel to a mech suit. The mech suit broke. He was able to
Suit
get to
broke.
another mech suit.
How do you just know this stuff? That's what I want to know. I haven't seen Dexter in fucking
I
years.
have not either.
This man's just pulling factoids out of his ass like he fucking watches the show religiously.
I did research.
I did.
Condor did prep?
Whoa! I didn't even do that.
I quit. It's over.
Damn.
Condor
mean-
did prep.
I mean,
Oh man,
Yeah,
you know what? And you think you think that prep is bad on this one? Just wait till we get Jack on here and we talk about the Pokemon versus the Lions.
no. Can we
I have
stop?
Actually it's fine because I have fucking one sentence that can shut all of Jack down.
Dude, I have one word that could shut his whole thing down.
Earthquake.
Projectiles.
And projectiles, that too.
Flying.
I mean,
Look his lion ladder flying.
Earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
All of the lions are stuck on the ground. Earthquake.
Lions start stacking up. We shoot things at them, and then they fall.
Oh no, the lion ladder. Let's shoot the bottom of the lion ladder.
Let's shoot the top of the lion ladder. Let's shoot
And,
the
you know-
middle of the lion
You know,
ladder.
let's also not act like half these fucking Pokemon aren't gonna start lighting things on fire.
Yes.
Exactly. Anyway,
Lions aren't flame retardant.
I'm flame retarded.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I did too.
I absolutely knew that one was coming.
Yeah.
Well, Nene, since you weren't here, I shared the fire started.
Hey, guess what, Condor? I was here.
He was here for that.
And I also showed the prototype shirts since you weren't here.
I was here, motherfucker. I saw it too.
Well, I mean, if he can't hear you, then you're not here, man. I mean,
Yeah. We also brought Juan Franco on the podcast. Place the card.
yeah. We kicked him out pretty quick. He gave me about 14 reasons within just a couple minutes. So, had to get him out of here.
God damn it.
How many times can we bring him up?
14?
14.
I'm thinking
At
of
least-
the number between 1 and 10.
14.
Wander Franco, 14. Well, you know, at least it's not as bad as Karl Malone, who only gave me 12. It only took 12 for him to get kicked out.
Oh my god.
NBA legend Karl Malone got a 12-year-old pregnant while he was 22 years old and in college, and never acknowledged the child until he was a college football prospect at the age of 19. Just letting y'all know about Karl Malone so you don't have to Google it.
Holy shit. So anyway, Dexter's definitely kicking Jimmy's ass.
So anyway, yeah, Dexter is totally beating the shit out of Jimmy Neutron, dog.
I don't know, man. I mean, Jimmy fucked with Fairly Odd Parents. Remember that? Man's got magic. Man knows how to fight magic.
Jimmy does know the rules. I mean,
No rules.
you can't go against the rules
Oh, I mean,
Oh.
unless.
unless they do all the time.
God, I forget what day it is. It's like Wednesday, March 23rd. Cosmo had an idea.
I think Cosmo had an idea. Didn't it end terribly?
It's Cosmo, of course it did.
Kind of like Condor.
Condor is our Cosmo.
The
Yeah.
look of disgust. He looked up so disgusted.
I don't.
Yes, Wednesday, March 22nd. Cosmo had an idea.
Christ.
When is the next Wednesday, March 22nd?
Does Cosmo get to have another idea? We need to know.
Oh man, it might not be for a while.
Damn.
2026, March 22nd is on a Sunday. Okay, so it's not going to be till like 2028. Will be the
2028.
So I'm also
2028
seeing some.
next time.
Cosmo gets another idea in 2028.
We got 5 more years, boys.
Yeah.
Isn't that the next presidential elections are 4 years, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So Cosmo gets an idea with not the one coming up, but the one after that. Cosmo gets an idea with the next presidential election. That scares me.
So if Jimmy gets Timmy and the Fairly Odd Parents because there's a crossover, does Dexter get the Powerpuff Girls?
No, I'm not saying he gets them. He gets the experience and the knowledge he gained from it, but they're not going to help him in this situation. At least I don't think they should.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, it's your fucking hypothetical, so it's your fucking rules, man.
Are you making
But
fun
can
of my
they beat
hypothetical
Batman
needle?
with 6 months prep time?
I don't know, man.
Can
Can they beat
Kate-
Goku?
But can they beat Goku?
That's the real question, man. Can they beat Goku?
And Jalen Ramsey
Number one question.
back in NHL squad with 6 months prep. Legitimate quote from him says he could do it. Jalen Ramsey, football player.
Jalen-
Yes, Condor.
Yes,
I'm
because
all
you look-
aware. He picks you off many a time when we play Madden.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
believe
Yeah. So we're all playing Madden 24, right?
God,
I almost
no.
said 14.
God
Totally.
no. God
was said
no.
14.
Totally we're playing Madden 24.
God no, are we not fucking playing Madden? I'm not playing Madden.
And there's no.
Listen, I can lose a Madden 23 easily enough. Thank you very much.
So we're all playing NBA 2K24, right?
We're
I can lose a Madden 23.
We're gonna
Enough.
squad up and take the wreck by storm.
Tomfoolery is taking the wreck by storm.
I mean, hey, man, don't sleep on Tom Fuller, man. He's getting up there. 72 overall right now.
Nate,
Hey,
He's
man.
getting up there.
And then once 2K24 comes out, start all over.
It start all over again. Buy all the VC again.
God damn it. God damn. Bro, we just got to save up as many Xbox points as possible so we can get those $50 gift cards for our rewards.
Yeah.
how many of your bullshit points do you have saved up? How many Xbox gift cards can you get?
Right
actually,
now, I
you
think
know
I
what?
can only get like $10, I think, right now.
I'm talking about a special
Well, no,
bullshit
he's,
point.
he's talking about me because, long story short, my job
The
has
stuff at your job.
the,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
little
I remember.
Facebook thing, and they give you
Yeah.
points for rewards and shit.
I remember.
So I'm curious. Right now, Condor, I have
Low or
25.
high?
I have 25,500 points.
Jesus.
How much is a $50 Xbox card? If you notice off the top of your head, you do it all the time.
$5,000 for a $50
So you-
Xbox card.
You got $250
Holy
worth of Xbox
shit,
cards.
dude.
Yeah. So I can get quite a
So you
bit.
should just have a 99 overall day one.
I'm gonna buy a 99 overall day
I was
one.
about to say, dude, you could get all the boys up to like 85 overall.
Nah. He's our powerhouse, 99.
I mean, you also have to unlock
I'm the goat.
being the overall boosts and all that. You have to
Yeah.
you have to progress your max overall.
It'll probably be maxed out like an 85 day one.
Yeah,
But hey, I'll be an 85 day one dominating the wreck.
85 day one tomfoolery.
Only people who are gonna be above me at that point are gonna be like the fucking YouTubers and streamers who got the game early.
It's true.
You could probably. Hey, 2K, let's get the game early.
Give what the Condor the game early.
That's what I'm saying.
Me
bro.
specifically, the game early, because I don't know how basketball works.
Fuck you. You
Hey,
ain't getting that shit early.
No.
I'm
To
not.
be fair, he's right. Give Condor the game like 6 months in advance, and then
So
we'll
he
still
can-
be better than
so
him.
He can learn the game.
Yes.
I
So
mean, I
he'll
think
still
the game comes
fucking-
out in like.
Still be
I
ass.
think it comes out like next month.
But when the game comes out next month, just give me a copy of NBA 2K25. And then maybe, just maybe, I'll be mid.
Just maybe.
Maybe.
Just
Mid
maybe.
as fuck.
You won't be mid as fuck.
No, you won't.
Condor, we tried. What was it last year with
We
2K?
tried multiple times with 2K.
No, that's fair, but-
We have tried.
But I think it was last year, like when we actually like played together a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to whip your cannon out.
Hey, yo.
But you guys don't have a desktop cannon?
I do,
Cannon
not put, I
event.
do not put my cannon. Miguel? Is that you?
So,
I don't need my cannon event to happen right now.
speaking of absolutely nothing that we were talking about,
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
It's on brand for this podcast.
do you
Mhm.
think console exclusives are bad for gaming?
Man,
Yes.
I've been waiting all day for this. I won't lie, I've been waiting all day for this one. This is the topic that I was actually very much excited for.
That's a dog. That was
And-
Nate's.
and just like
Squirrel.
that, just like
Squirrel.
that, all thoughts have exited the brain. The head is absolutely empty. Yes, console exclusives are bad for gaming, in my opinion.
Yes. I want to play Gran Turismo on the Xbox.
There is no reason why I can't play Spider-Man on my Xbox. There is no reason for it.
See, and here's the thing. Like, yes, that aspect does suck. You know, as Xbox players, we can't play Spider-Man. We can't play. Like, I know I want to play Detroit Become Human. Can't play that. I don't
wanna
have a
play God of
PlayStation
War.
anymore. But on the flip side, though, doesn't stuff like that keep the industry going?
No.
Because because here's a great example. We want to talk about why can't we play why can't we play a game on all consoles? Take Skyrim, for example. Skyrim's at the point it's been remastered and redone so much. It's at the peak of where it's gonna be, right?
It's past. I think it's past the peak, but I get what you're saying.
Well, I'm saying peak as far as like the overall game. Like the game is gonna look the best. It's gonna play the best right now.
Mm-hmm.
It has nowhere to go.
So here's the thing. It's available on all platforms: Xbox, PlayStation, Switch.
Okay.
But now here's the thing. What difference does it make? Because now think about it like this. Skyrim started on Xbox. We were the first ones to get it way back when. Now, PlayStation's got it. When you get Skyrim on PlayStation, you get like cosmetic skins and stuff that are based around God of War. So now, all of your bows are going to have, his bow skin over them. When you buy Skyrim on the Switch, you're going to have armor packs and weapon packs that now, you can dress like Link. Xbox gets nothing because we had it first. That's what we get. We had it first. But think about that for a second. What changes?
It's all just style.
Nothing that's going to impact the game. Okay, so now we'll take it a step further. All these games, Halo, Xbox exclusive.
Put it on the Switch.
Oh, is it on the Switch now?
No, I'm saying
Put it on.
needs
Put
to-
it on.
Well, and that's the
everything has
thing.
to be on
Okay,
the Switch.
okay, it gets ported over to the Switch. What's going to change? They might have a couple Mario themed skins for Master Chief. That's
They
it.
might just also have nothing.
Exactly.
Goombas are now, the grunts are now Goombas.
I mean, yeah, there's going to be dumb stuff. Barring PC, because PC is going to have the mods and all that shit that we're not concerned about right now. The console exclusivity is what's fueled the console wars so long.
Yes.
Because for every Halo, Sony's got to turn around and put out another God of War. Every time Microsoft makes Gears of War, they've got to pump out another, they've got to design and make another Spider-Man. They're constantly trying to one-up each other. That's what's fueling the console wars.
But why don't they just end? Because crossplay is a thing, and everybody's going to get whatever console they want regardless, and those are the games that are going to succeed because you can play with everybody.
And see, that's the thing, games like that, they've, for lack of better words, they've accepted that fate. They know people, they know most people aren't going to have, hundreds of dollars to throw around. Like, yeah, I've got a Switch. But, what if I want to play, like, the new Wii Sports that came out? I have to shell out another $500 to get the home Switch console just to play that game. That sucks. But for them, that's more money. And sadly, money's going to be the driving force in all of this.
But wouldn't you get more money for stopping console exclusives so that both sides of the players buy your game? More population means more dollars.
That's
You
good
might.
for the studios, not for the.
It's good for short term. What I mean by that, it's gonna make all of us happy. All games are now available on all platforms. I can sit here on my Xbox and I can play, the new Pokemon games on my Xbox. Aaron, you can sit, you can play the new Spider-Man game that comes out. Condor can start playing God of War, all on your Xbox. That's cool for now. 10 years down, 10 years down the line, nothing's going to be fueling companies to make better games. It's going to be like the Call of Duty issue. Every year, Call of Duty pumps out the same game with a different skin. and it sells.
Yeah.
You know, some people love it. You know, I used to be a big Call of Duty head. I've played all the games for a long time. I don't play them as much anymore, mainly because they piss me off a lot. And that's not what I'm about. I don't want to get pissed off.
You want to get pissed on.
Shut the fuck up, Condor. No, I don't. You've thrown off everything I was saying.
Yep.
And I fucking hate you. Because I was going, man. I had a flow and everything, and you fucked it.
It seems like an angry flow. But, like...
I'm going to show up at your house and punch you square in the fucking face.
Alright, then here's what I'll say about your flow. I was going to say, if everything was cross-platforms, the video game devs would love it. Console makers wouldn't. So, like Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo are the ones shelling out money to keep games exclusive.
Well, Nintendo is gonna do it. Nintendo is kind of an anomaly in this because they make their consoles and they make their games.
Nintendo is like the one we can't really talk about, just because Nintendo has monopolized everything.
Yeah, Nintendo owns everything. It's all in-house. Like
if you want to play Nintendo, you have to buy Nintendo. That's just how it is.
But these companies that make these games and then put them out exclusively on a third-party company's console, that stuff needs to end, in my opinion. I don't think there's a reason why I can't play Spider-Man on my Xbox or God of War.
See, and don't get me wrong, I totally understand that, because I would love to. I'd love to be able to sit here on my Xbox and play Spider-Man, God of War, the Detroit Become Human. I'd love to, but sadly, end of the day, that's not what they're about.
Oh no,
it's all about money. If we want to do that, then we have to shell out X amount of hundreds of dollars for the console and for the game itself.
Which, to me, that just seems like they're just missing out on money, because at this point, there's no true incentive in the year 2023 to buy a $500 console for 3 games when you've already got a $500 console that you have already committed to.
For the rest of your games.
Exactly.
Right. And that's part of the industry as a whole. I mean, we know we've all played Xbox for years. We know every couple of years they start pushing out the old stuff to make way for whatever new, better bullshit they've come out with. Because it's always something new.
It's always
Xbox One came out is that the graphics are going to be better. It's going to run smoother. Then the Series X and S come out. It's like, it's just even better on top of that. So they're gonna just keep doing that until there's some new breakthrough, which, I mean, that's kind of what VR is doing. VR is pushing, the video gaming norm, which, I mean, I would love to get a VR rig. But
for sure,
honestly,
yes.
Again, I don't have hundreds of dollars that I can just throw at a VR rig.
I don't have space.
I was talking to Tim about negotiating a PC. This man said I could buy him fucking McDonald's chicken nuggets to pay for a PC that he would make me. I'm dead ass. This man, because I don't remember exactly how the conversation went, but he had made a joke about just buying him food to pay for him building me a PC. And I was like, oh, so what? I can just take you on a fucking McDonald's date once a week for 3 years to pay it off? And he goes, yep. I'm like, what the fuck? That's cool, but how are you okay with that? You're taking time out of your day.
Free chicken nuggets?
I mean, yeah, free chicken nugget, but once a week. I mean, I get it, but personally, I'd rather have the money, especially if I'm putting time and effort into something. Pay me.
I mean, you're giving him money, but he's just immediately spending it on chicken nuggets.
I mean, I guess that's a good way to look at it. I'm paying him in installments, and he just happens to spend those installments immediately on chicken nuggets.
It's like Klarna, but with chicken nuggets. Yeah, you set up a payment plan.
Chicken nugget payment plan.
So, if you would like to sponsor the What the Condor podcast, we just need a chicken nugget payment plan.
We'll sell the chicken nuggets for money. We're not like Tim.
We're not like
We'll eat some, we'll sell some.
You don't eat your own supply, Condor.
No.
You sell them, use the profits to buy yourself some so you can eat some.
Exactly.
But anyway, so back to our topic at hand. It sucks, but
It's reality.
I think it's a good thing because it's been the fuel stoking the fire in video game development for years. Everyone's trying to one up each other, and part of that is with exclusives. So obviously, there's plenty of games that all systems get. Call of Duties, a lot of your battle royale shit like that. Your
Sports
GTA's,
games,
sport, your sports.
Boats.
There's plenty of games that are already universally linked,
Mm-hmm.
but everyone having their own mascot in a sense is the big competing point. Master Chief's competing with fucking
Kratos.
I blanked so hard for a
I know,
second.
I knew that, but
I'm impressed that you knew that so fast. But yeah, so they've got their mascots games competing with the other mascots games, and that's what's just fueling the back and forth fire. Because like I said, you look at the games that already are ported over to all consoles that weren't originally Skyrim. Nothing changes.
Mm-hmm.
You get one or two skins that go with that, that tie into your system's exclusives and your mascots. They do their best to make it their own, but it's same game. You can play it on the Switch or on Xbox. It's going to play the same exact way. And that's kind of where it stagnates.
Such is life.
Once everything
is life.
Once everything gets to a certain point, it's just there's nowhere else to go.
And such is the What the Condor podcast.
Yeah. Such is the attention span of the What the Condor podcast.
Oh, this has been episode 53 of the What the Condor podcast.
We would like to thank you all for
coming back when we came back.
And
if you made it this far, I'm sorry.
If you didn't check out after all the difficulties.
Dude, if you didn't check it out for the fucking intro, you're a trooper.
Real trooper. Shout out to Josh.
Shout out to Josh.
Fucking Josh. Dude, hope your teaching's going well, man.
Shout out to Jack for editing our YouTube videos.
Josh is a teacher.
Oh, he's officially a teacher now?
He's officially a teacher now. He no longer works with me in the Schmeat department.
Shout out to Josh. What a guy.
He's out molding the minds of high schoolers.
We'll be back at some point.
Hopefully with a regular-ish schedule, but we're going to see what happens.
We're going to review something, and we're going to talk about the law. We're going to lay it down. Like how I lay down yo mama.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, Condor, I had to say mama for you because, Rest in peace to Whitney Houston, and we'll see you on the next one.